Hello sir, today I'm going to tell about how to use a stack using linked list. First of all, I've taken include IOSTream, which is the header file for CPP files. I've taken using namespace std to call on the library functions. I've taken a structure node inside which I've taken integer data and a node pointer or link pointer. Like I've closed this and I've taken a head pointer and initialized to null. I've taken the function insert front to insert data in the front. I've created a new node over here. Node new pointer equals to new node. Here and then the data to be entered is to be entered by the user. So enter the data to be inserted. So new node is data. New node of link that is nothing but the address equals to null. If the head equals to null, that is it's empty. Then the head equals to new node. Else, new node of data equals to head, and head equals to new node. Delete in the front. If head equals to null, then the stack is empty. Else, if the head address link equals to null, then see out the deleted element will be printed out. And the node, I've taken a pointer temp here and given it as head, equated it to head, and then head will be equated to null, and temp will be deleted. Else, the node pointer temp equals to head, and head will be equated to head of link, that is nothing but the address of link, and then cout the deleted element will be printed, and then the temp will be deleted. To display, I've taken node pointer temp equals to head, while temp link is equals to null. Then cout the data will be printed, and then temp equals to temp link, that is in the next address. If the temp link equals to null, then the cout temp data, the data will be printed out, and then temp will be given to temp link. Inside the main function, I've taken an option, integer option, a character ch, and inside the do while loop, I've taken cout three functions: insert, delete, and display. And then here I have given the user to select the operation. And then if the option is 1, then insert, option is 2, then delete, option is 3, then display. If there's nothing, then the invalid option will be printed, and it is given a do while loop. The next is a queue using a linked list. In this, again, I've taken the header file for CPP functions. I've taken using namespace std to call all the library functions. Inside the structure node, I've taken an integer data, a node pointer link, and then a head pointer which is initialized to null. Here to insert at the end, insert end is to insert data. So I've created a new temp. The node equals to pointer temp equals to new node, and cout enter the data to be inserted will be entered by the user, and then temp data, that's the data that is inserted, and then temp link will be given as null. If the head equals to null, then the head will be equalized to temp. Else, the node pointer last equals to head. While last link is, if it's not equals to null, and it's not empty, then the last equals to last link, and then the last link equals to temp. To delete, in this I've taken a new node, that is nothing but pointer temp equals to new node, and then the cout deleted element is, and the deleted element will be printed. If the head is equals to null, then the cout will be printed, list is empty. If temp equals to head, then the temp will be equated to head, and head will be head link, and then the temp will be deleted. On the display function, your node equals to pointer temp equals to head. If head equals to null, then the list is empty. While temp is not equals to null, then the cout temp data will be printed, and then temp will be given as temp link. Inside the main function, I've taken an integer option and a character ch. Inside the do while loop, I've given three functions for the user to select: insert, delete, and display. And the operations is to be selected here. According to the operation, the function will be given. That's it. I'll run this queue program first. To insert, the data to be inserted I'm taking as null. I'll insert one more. and then I will display the data that I have inserted. That is 987 that I will insert it, and then I'll delete an element. The deleted element is 9, it's shown here. I'll display it again. The 87 is the thing that's left. And I'll run stack now. First insert it. I'll insert one more element. Now I'll display them. Now I'll delete one of the elements. Thank you so much.